you're a leader who constantly feels overwhelmed by pressure, the 3-step process I'm going to show you in this video will help you slow all of that down and help you lead more strategically. And by the way, if we haven't met yet, my name is Dr. Darren Thompson. I'm a former teacher, principal, and district level administrator turned author and leadership coach. And my goal for this channel is to help leaders of all walks navigate people, pressure, purpose without losing peace, as I lean into nearly a decade of leadership experience and share the lessons I've learned along the way. Now, before I get into the 3-step process, we need to get grounded in what I mean by pressure, because there are 2 types of pressure. There's external pressure and there's internal pressure. Now, the external pressure, that's the pressure that's not gonna go away, right? It comes with the role, it comes with the job. And with that, there are expectations attached, there are deadlines attached, and there are measures of accountability attached. And that stuff doesn't go away. Now, on the other hand, there's internal pressure. Internal pressure is quite different. Internal pressure is all about everything that we add on top of what's been communicated. It's the stories that we create inside of our minds to fill in the gaps. And in addition to that, we start to hold ourselves accountable for things that have not even been communicated. And why is this important, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you, it's important because external pressure, like I said earlier, it's unavoidable. It comes with the job. But on the other hand, internal pressure is optional. And once we remove that layer of internal pressure, then things become more manageable and we can finally protect our peace. So now the first step for effectively dealing with internal pressure is spotting the assumption. And this is all about spotting the assumption that you have attached to what has been communicated. Now, this begins to act as a filter, separating internal pressure from external pressure, allowing you to stop reacting to things that may not exist and keeping you out of a constant state of panic, urgency, and chaos. So what I would advise is, after a conversation with your board of directors, with investors, or your immediate supervisor, you do some reflection and you ask yourself, what am I attaching to what's been communicated? Ask yourself, what am I telling myself right now? And this helps you quickly identify the assumptions that you have attached to what's been communicated. And if you discover that you've attached some assumptions to what's been communicated, now it's time to move on to step 2 of the process. Now, step 2 of the process is about testing the urgency. And this is about testing the validity of the assumptions that you've made, right? It allows you to create a clear distinction. It allows you to clearly delineate between external pressure and internal pressure. So in this step, what you want to do is you want to ask yourself, was there a deadline attached to what's been communicated? You ask yourself, is there a measure of accountability attached to what's been communicated? And then ask yourself, what am I adding to the narrative? What am I adding to the communicated expectation? And if there's no deadline attached to what's been communicated, if there's no measure of accountability attached to what's been communicated, then it's something that you've made up. It's internal pressure that you've self-imposed. And if there's something unclear about what's been communicated, I would suggest that you go back and have a conversation with your immediate supervisor, again, with the board, with your investors, and ask for confirmation, ask for clarity around whatever's not clear. And that's what strong leadership is about. Strong leaders don't guess. Strong leaders confirm. So testing the urgency allows us to totally eliminate the internal pressure that we've created. And now we're ready to move on to step 3. And now step 3 is about claiming your clarity. And this is about moving forward with intention after you've spotted the assumption and after you've tested the urgency and you have completely eliminated the internal pressure that you've self-imposed. So now you can focus on what's been actually communicated instead of reacting to everything that you've been telling yourself. And this alone reduces the noise. It reduces the chaos, the panic, the urgency. And now you're in position to choose your response instead of letting chaos choose it for you. Because not all pressure should lead to panic, because panic is optional. All right, good people, thank you for watching. And if you'd like to watch more, check out the link over here, and I'll see you in the next video.